Welcome back. Well, Borough President Ruben Diaz Jr. and my brother from another mother, Fat Joe, surprised students at PS 146 with some holiday gifts. Our reporter Christina Lang brings us more.
Y'all all the way up. Say that one time. Ready? Nothing can stop you.
Hip-hop superstar and Bronx native Fat Joe, alongside Bronx Borough President Ruben Diaz Jr., made it a very special holiday season for several students at PS 146 Edward Collins.
So I called the borough president and I told him, listen, man, I want to give back. I want to do something for the kids. And like I told the kids, I could have bought you some toys, I could have bought you some shirts, I could have bought you some, but that's not really going to help you with what you really need to know in the future. So we gave back some computers. Me, Rock Nation, and Microsoft teamed up together, and I think that's the greatest present we can give.
Principal Daren wants the students to understand the importance of giving back to their community.
Kids need to see that, you know, just because he's out there, or as you say, all the way up, that he's going to come back and share what he has with them. And our kids need to understand that when the time comes that they make it big and they may leave the nest, that they're going to come back and contribute to it. And we're here at the 146, we're pushing this whole idea of care. And one of the acronyms is the letter C, which means citizenship. And the one thing that this shows them today is the importance of citizenship.
Computer donation will be in honor of Fat Joe's late sister Lisa, who was also a graduate of the school.
When my sister, she passed away, she was giving birth, childbirth, she passed away many years ago. So they was like, yo, we know you came here with Lisa. We want to dedicate this as the Lisa Cartagena Learning Corner, and that's beautiful.
The computers haven't arrived to the school yet, but the students are already inspired by them.
I'm very excited to have computers so we can get a better education, because I believe that everyone can be successful if they get a very good education.
Yes, I truly agree. Education is definitely a major key to success. Reporting in Morrisania, I'm Christina Lane for BronxNet.
All righty. Well, that was a great story. Fat Joe and Bronx Borough President Ruben Diaz Jr., of course, giving back to the community. Well, in our other news, his journey to become an established recording artist has not been an easy one. And in his book, his memoir, Homeless with a Record Deal, Nero LePay shares his story about becoming homeless with his wife and 3 children. He's now here in studio to share with us a little bit more. And as we take a look at his book, Nero LePay.
Nice to meet you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, man.
It's a blessing to be here, brother. I appreciate your time.
Thank you. No, we appreciate you coming and sharing a little bit about your story.
Yes,
and as we tell this story, obviously you write this book and you're homeless, you got 3 kids, and you also have this record deal going. So give us a little bit of background here.
Basically, life has its course. People think when you have a record deal, your life changed dramatically, but it's a stepping stone. You still have your 9 to 5 if you have a 9 to 5, whatever hustle that you still have that. So through that process of becoming this entrepreneur with the music industry, life takes its course and situation occurs and became homeless. So there's no upfront money in today's world of music due to the internet. The whole business has changed. Back in the days, in the mid-90s, record labels would give out a whole bunch of money to these artists, but nowadays it's not happening no more. So people would get signed to record deals, record labels, and they would still have to work. And
okay, I'm not cutting you off. I see you down here by the garden, and some pictures you down here by the garden. And you're, so talk about this.
My wife, she started a nonprofit called Refashion. So we go out to the homeless and give out clothes and food. So we want to go hand in hand. My wife and I and the kids, we go out because our experience of being homeless wasn't easy. So we know how it is, and there's other people that's in worst case scenarios than us. So when we see that, if we have something in our truck, we give it out. So we get donations from other people. So if you have anything, clothes, whatever it is, we refashion it and give it to the people.
Now, how long were you out on the street?
A year.
Talk about having this deal. You got this deal going, but yet still living out on the street. What's that struggle like?
That's what it is. The deal is just a facade. Like right now, I'm still doing a whole lot of things musically, fashion-wise, and with this book, but it's still a struggle. You see what I'm saying? I'm still home. I still my main occupation is a barber. I'm considered a celebrity barber due to my clients that I have that's in the entertainment business. So that's still a struggle at the same time. So music is still not putting the food that I want on my table. I want music to actually support my whole family and my immediate family, and also open up doors for my friends so they could start their businesses as well. So music is not doing that yet. So it's a struggle. It's a stepping stone to open up other doors, basically.
Right. And the struggle is real. So you write this book, and so tell people about the book. What can people expect picking it up and reading?
Basically, the book is about my experience of my homelessness, my trials and tribulations, what my wife thoughts was, how she felt through the process, how I felt, and how we overcame it. See what I'm saying? I'm just a narrator through the book, but I'm not even the main character. The children is the main character. My kids, I would be in certain situations and I won't even feel down because I would see my kids, they would be in joy and they have no idea what we're going through. So that, my wife and I, we coded the situation. They never even knew we was homeless to this day. I'm lying, excuse me. They know now, my oldest.
Right, but that's, but when you think about it, growing up, when you lived in poor neighborhoods, sometimes your parents just helped you. I grew up in the projects. I didn't know how bad it was and how bad it was until after you get out.
Correct.
You realize what you didn't have. So your kids had that experience.
Exactly. So it was a struggle. It was a beautiful struggle at the same time because it gave me an understanding of who I am. It gave me an understanding of who they were and who my wife is. That's my backbone. She's two major women in my life. Is my wife and my mother. Those ladies right there is gold.
And when you talk about the book itself, it's out there. People can have an opportunity to check it out. Where can they catch it?
Oh, you can go to homelesswitharecorddeal.com. You can go on iBook. You get it from iBook, Amazon, Kindle. It's all over the internet right now.
And how do you feel about this, being able to now share your story with other people? And then at the same time also, as we said, being able to go back down by the garden and be able to give back?
It really, it hasn't hit me yet, to be honest. I'm still feel like that's not even me, to be honest. It's just a book, you see what I'm saying? I just want to touch the mind and the hearts and others because this book is also a self-help book. There's a lot of things, even if you wasn't homeless, if you read this, it can inspire you to do things outside of your everyday situation and struggles. So it's not just based on me being homeless, it's based on your mind and your spirit and how you can overcome certain situations in your struggle.
Nero LePay is our guest here, and he's telling a little bit. Share with us a little bit about your name. Talk about Nero LePay.
Oh, I'm from West Africa, Liberia. So the name is my brother actually gave me that name, and LePay is actually my original last name. My grandfather, my father's father, that's his last name. When I was raised in Brooklyn, so going through the process of music, I created this mixtape. It was called Still in America. I flipped it from Coming to America. So through that time period, my father seen that I was not being a knucklehead no more, and I was trying to intact with my culture. So when he seen that, he started to give me knowledge and understanding of my heritage. There's three major original tribes in West Africa, Liberia, and it was the Gola, the Va, and I think it was Bassa. Don't kill me, guys, if I did it wrong, because Liberians is very cultural and
you say it wrong, they coming at you.
They coming at me, so don't hurt me. So
I got your back.
Thank you. The Gola tribe that's my tribe, and then we have a king. It's called Anjola. That's what I named my clothing lines from, Anjola Fashions. And he had three daughters. One of the daughters happens to be my grandmother, my father's mother, and she's still alive to this day. So me tapping into my culture, understanding my roots, made me understand who I am, and that's where my name comes from. Knowledge, natural, eternal rule of cipher. So everybody in this room is a Nero if you control your destiny to your direction in life.
All right. Well, before I get out of here, talk to me about the fashion line a little bit.
Oh, thank you. It's based with African Dutch wax. We are merging it with urban types of style. Like the shirt that I have on right now is something that we call royalty for men. It's off the offspring from the Anjola fashion. We have purses, like the clutch purse that my wife is wearing in that bag. In that picture, that she designs it. She designs the female line, I design the male line, and we come together and brainstorm, and she sews everything in my house.
Wow.
Yeah. So right now we have Nicki Minaj's ex-boyfriend Safari. He's wearing it. You can see him wearing it. We have a couple of other celebrities that's gonna be wearing it as well.
Excited about the future?
I'm not a guy that's just be excited about certain situations. I'm a guy that want to feel it. If I can't feel it, I'm not excited yet.
All right. What are you feeling now?
Blessed.
All right. All right. Well, Nero LePay, thank you so much for coming and sharing with us.
I appreciate it.
Good to have you. Listen, if you get a chance, please go out and check out the book. It is Homeless with a Record Deal, the Memoirs of Luxury. And we want to talk about that, the moments of luxury, I should say. Get a chance to get it, Amazon. You can go there to the website, be able to get it. You saw the information at the bottom of the screen. Once again, a pleasure having you.
Appreciate
Best
it.
wishes. Continue to tell your story, man.
Thank you, man.
It's inspiring.
Appreciate it.
Nero LePay. Well, listen, stay with us. We're going to talk a little bit of fashion. We got more fashion to talk about. We'll be right back right after this.
Good segue.